So just in case you didn't know, so yeah, in this quest, what we're looking for is a certain chest that contains the pseudo dragon, and there are chests hanging from trees all over the place, and all of the chests except for one are mimics. And then there's one chest that's the pseudo dragon, but there's only 4 chests in this whole dungeon that can be the correct chest. Okay, so for example, these chests that are hanging out here in this like starting little field, those will never be the correct chests. Okay, the correct chest can only exist in one of 4 locations. And the first one of those locations is right down here. Right here. If there's a chest hanging from the tree, that will always be the correct one. And otherwise, it just straight up won't be there. You can see it's not there right now. So try not to aggro those mobs to the right if you're going over the cliff. So the next place we're going to check is up here. This is a little tricky to get up to because it's got some tricky jumps. Okay. The next chests are basically all right up here. So the first one, let's see, if it was right there, if there was a chest right here, that would be the correct chest, but it's not there. So, you know, it's not that there's a chest there and it can be the wrong one. It's just there'll be no chest there, period. Okay, and then there can be another chest right here, which is also not there. So it's in the 4th and final location. That will never be it. The 4th and final location for the chest is right back here. That will be the chest. Since it wasn't in any of the first 3 locations, this is the 4th and final location that it could possibly be in. So this is guaranteed to be the chest. And you're going to want to have crowd control because this guy runs away. And if he runs away, this quest is way much more of a pain in the butt. Dancing balls, hold monster, web. There's lots of stuff that you can use. Single target dancing. You know, other abilities that can slow him down. Legendary salt, whatever. You know, and then once you kill him, don't forget to actually like click on the egg and, you know, kick it or whatever. And then, you know, basically you just need to spawn the pseudo dragon and then he flies back to his lair. And from here, we can detour. Go ahead and take the detour. And then we just go to his lair and we wait for the pseudo dragon to show up. Which is right here. That's his lair. We can't go into it until he gets here. So the important takeaway here is that the correct chest is always one of 4 chests. It's always going to be in the same 4 locations. And there's different way to do this quest. You know, there's different paths. We go over the cliff there. We go basically straight ahead and over the cliff. But, you know, you can go over this way, across the tree bridge. You can, from the start, you can go to the right and go over that cliff, which is the way we used to do it years ago. But, you know, now I actually learn, you know, this whole going over that cliff method from Fire Goddess. Because that basically, right over that cliff is all 4 of the possible locations. And also, if you have never noticed that, you know, if you're wondering, how does the pseudo dragon have this big lair? You know, that's kind of weird. It actually, he stole this lair from another dragon. But that dragon is dead. Oops. How do I know that? Because here he is right here. That's the dragon skeleton right there. The big dragon that whose lair this used to be is right here. See, there's the rib cage and there's his skull. That dragon died, and this pseudo dragon took over this dragon's lair. Now we're just going to... Oh, somebody found the pseudo dragon. You can listen for his breathing. And now that he's been found, he's going to try to chase us. He can't reach us if we're up here. So we're just going to hang out here until the pseudo dragon, there he is there, until he times out after like 30 seconds. Yep, you get bonus for running it first time on the other difficulties. And there's lots...
a painting of the former dragon.
Lots of collectibles in here. Did you say there's a painting of the former dragon too? That painting exists elsewhere in the game, though, I think so.
Yeah, that is definitely not the same dragon.
Yeah, that's like a platinum dragon there. That I don't think this was a platinum dragon. But I don't know, that actually is the right head. He's got the reverse horns and the fin. Maybe that is him. Maybe that's a silver dragon and not platinum. Because platinum's the unique one. Bahamut.
Yeah, there's only one platinum.
So, yeah, maybe was a silver dragon. I never picked up on that. Very cool. Anyways, that's how you do needle in a haystack. And if you don't know, now you know.